When it comes to movies, it's hard to tell what's real or not. Most of the time it's not, but from time to time, there is the odd real moment. In this video, we'll take a look at 15 actors who actually had real sex on screen. Number 15. Robert Pattinson. Before Robert Pattinson was famous as a Twilight star, he was infamous for his love scene in the 2008 film Little Ashes. When critics commented that his O face looked very real, Rob admitted to actually handling business just below the camera because faking it just didn't seem right. So I pleasured myself in front of the camera. My orgasm face is recorded for eternity. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. Number 14. Sharon Stone. Would you believe the rumors that Stone and co-star Michael Douglas had real sex while filming the movie Basic Instinct? The 1992 film includes some dirty and steamy activity between Stone and Douglas, and it's either the actual thing or really, really good acting. When this movie was released more than 2 decades ago, it pushed boundaries and shocked a lot of viewers. Number 13. Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf and director Lars von Trier said that when Nymphomania came out, it would feature real sex between Shia and Stacey. But in the middle of the post-movie publicity storm, Stacey Martin flipped the script and said that the very real good-looking sex scenes were made out of movie magic. Number 12. Anne Paquin. One episode of True Blood ended with a make-up sex scene that was so realistic, fans still swear that the real-life couple Anne Paquin and Stephen Moyer were actually doing it while in character as Sookie and Bill. Although the two never admitted the scene involved real sex, one can't help but think it was, as it really did look like the real deal. Number 11. Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger starred in The Getaway with Alec Baldwin back in 1994. It's rumoured that the two celebs were going all the way for real in a steamy sex scene in the movie. True or false? For Kim's sake, most people would hope this is false. Perhaps this is an instance where you could say anything for art. It was never proved, although moviegoers seem to think it was in fact 100% real. Number 10. Melvin Van Peebles. For a long time there were rumours circulating that Melvin Van Peebles really did the dirty deed in the 1971 movie Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song. But it wasn't until decades later that Melvin confessed that not only did he have real sex in the groundbreaking blaxploitation film, he got an STD to prove it. They even gave him workers' compensation for his trouble. Number 9. Sienna Miller. Factory Girl was famous for its realistic-looking sex scenes, and when someone from the set said it was because Sienna Miller and Hayden Christensen were actually doing it for real, all of that on-screen steam started to make sense. But Sienna Miller quickly denied the rumour and said it was her acting chops that tricked the fans. "I take it as a compliment," she said. "I don't want to do a sex scene that doesn't look real, because that's my job." Number 8. Lauren Lee Smith. According to many, the stars of Lie With Me, Lauren Lee Smith, and Eric Balfour actually had real-life chemistry on the set. Many people say the two celebs were genuinely getting it on during the filming of this movie. Just watching the promiscuity and sexuality of this film will make you think that it would be pretty good acting skills to fake it. Number 7. Marilyn Manson. People have always said that the sex in the music video for Heart-Shaped Glasses is real, and Marilyn Manson hasn't said that it's not. But he did say that he will not confirm or deny the rumours. He said, "I did insist that Evan be paid the most that any actress has ever been paid in music video history to be in this, even though she wouldn't have asked for it. There's no one else that could have been in it because it was inspired by her." Number 6. Halle Berry. What made this Oscar-winning scene from Monsters Ball so awkward and unrestrained? Some fans say that it was the very real sex in the movie that happened between Halle Berry and freshly divorced Billy Bob Thornton that everyone on set agreed to keep quiet. This is probably the most talked about sex scene when it comes to the question, real or not. Number 5. Notorious B.I.G. Because Biggie died in 1997, he was unable to answer the burning question everyone had, whether or not he actually did it in a music video. In the video of Ready to Die, it looks as though the rapper is receiving oral sex. So his homie P. Diddy decided to dish on the filming of that notorious music video. According to him, B.I.G. was definitely engaging in some sexual behaviour during the filming for Ready to Die. He went on to say that he thinks if Notorious B.I.G. were alive today, he would not be ashamed of admitting it. Number 4. Mick Jagger. Not only did Rolling Stones legend Mick Jagger have real sex on camera with Anita Pallenberg in the 1968 movie called Performance, she was his bandmate Keith Richards' girlfriend at the time. Or at least that's how the rumour goes. Who would have thought? Mick Jagger slept with his best friend's girl on screen back in the late 60s. People always said the 1960s were wild. Number 3. Bo Derek. The 1984 movie Bolero starred Bo Derek, who supposedly was not acting when she was involved in a sex scene in the film. In fact, the entire movie is about the characters growing up and realizing her full sexual potential. So naturally, there had to be sexual content in it. The film's content may have been a bit much back in the early 80s, but now it would probably fit right in with all the other left-field films. Number 2. Al Pacino. The 1980 movie Cruising, starring Al Pacino, was widely dismissed for being homophobic. The story of a serial killer who targets gay men cruising featured murder scenes that are cut with actual footage of men having sex. The film's sets were also liberally peppered with phallic symbols. Number 1. Mira Sorvino. Many have said Sorvino was having sex with John Leguizamo in The Summer of Sam. Rumour has it the two celebs were indeed actually doing it in front of cameras in this 1999 film about a murder in the late 1970s. Like previous movies on this list, the actors have never actually admitted this sex scene was real, but most people that will watch the movie will agree that the scenes contained no acting. Although if it was acting, it certainly deserved an Academy Award. If you enjoyed the video, please leave us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys.